Good afternoon, McKinley Bears, family and students. Welcome back to the Bound registration information playlist. If you haven't done so already, please, I encourage you to go back to the Bound information video and watch that just to get a little overview of what Bound is and how we will be using that at McKinley. And if you have not watched the Bound Step 1 video in this playlist, please make sure that you do that before continuing with this video. So we're going to go ahead and pick up with the registration process where we left off. I've already pre-filled some information in all of these fields just to go ahead and reduce the time for this video. As you can see in this contact information on step 2 of 8, you want to make sure that you put in your correct address, your city, state, zip code, and go ahead and put in your son or daughter's school email accounts. I just put in a fake email account for my fake student, but please make sure that you put in the correct information on that. And then for the student phone, if you don't feel comfortable putting in the student phone, please feel free to go ahead and use your own cell phone or home phone for that. That is perfectly acceptable. So we're going to go ahead and click on to the next step, which brings us to step 3 of 8. This is your student's 6-digit ID. If you're not sure where to find that, you can log into Infinite Campus and it will have that ID on the main page. If you need help finding that information or if you don't have access to Infinite Campus, please reach out to myself or the main office and they can help you find that. So we'll click on to the next step and we're going to go to step 4 of 8 here in just a moment. And this is where we want to go ahead and, to the best of our knowledge, go ahead and put in a shirt size for your student. We will 100% make sure that whatever uniforms they have and whatever sports are going to fit based off of that. This is not the most important information at this point. So if you don't get that 100% correct, please don't stress out about that. We'll go ahead and click on the next step. And this is going to be very important. We want to make sure that we have an emergency contact name. I went ahead and put the name that I used to create this fake account and the same phone number. Please make sure that that information is accurate. And please make sure that you are choosing somebody who will be able to respond in a timely manner. So we'll click on next step. And this is the page about the medical. So you will need to give consent for your child to undergo first aid medical treatment if any injury or illness may happen while in the activities or athletics by staff or qualified personnel available. And then also, please give consent for transfer of that student to a local hospital. At this time, insurance provider and that information is not required. Down the road, there may come a point where the district does ask us to ask for that information, but we will make sure to give plenty of communication before that happens. And then your name, whoever was created the account, will automatically pop up in there. And then you can go ahead and click on next step. And we're almost done. We're already to step 7 of 8. At this point, you can see in this top section, this is about guardians. You can go ahead and add an additional guardian here if you'd like to. So I'm going to go ahead and add a guardian to Gretchen Smith. And I'm going to give the same address. And I'm going to give Gretchen an email. And I'm going to give Gretchen her own fake phone number. Please, again, make sure that you're adding your information correctly. If you add guardian, then it's going to ask you if you want to invite the guardian. I would recommend that you click on that invite guardian. I'm going to click skip for now, just in the off chances that there is a real Gretchen Smith 2122 at gmail.com. And then I'll click on next step. And this is the most critical part of registering. And I'm going to save this for the next video. We're going to get into how the concussion form, the CRCSD medical eligibility form, and the CRCSD policy 410, which is the code of conduct, work. So again, please be on the lookout for the Bound Step 3 video that will be soon to follow. And if you have any questions, again, please reach out to me. My email address is aallred@crschools.us. And we'll see you in the next video.